Jammu Links News Top Stories is brought to you by Tasya Herbals alcohol-based hand sanitizer with neem and aloe vera extracts, helping India fight COVID-19. The terrorist responsible for the killing of a 6-year-old boy and CRPF Jawan in Anantnag district of Jammu and Kashmir last week was gunned down in an encounter with security forces in the Malbagh area of Srinagar city. The terrorist, identified as Zahid Das, affiliated with Jammu Kashmir Islamic State, was behind the attack on a CRPF party at Bijbehra in South Kashmir on June 26th. Days after a violent face-off between Indian and Chinese troops in East Ladakh, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday reached Leh, where he interacted with personnel of the Army, Air Force and ITBP. PM Modi, accompanied by Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, reached Leh around 9:30 am. The PM visited one of the forward locations in Nimu, where he interacted with personnel of the Army, Air Force and Indo-Tibetan Border Police. Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday addressed the soldiers in Nimu, Ladakh, saying that the bravery displayed by them and their compatriots have convened a message to the world about India's strength. The bravery that you and your compatriots showed, a message has gone to the world about India's strength, said PM Modi while addressing the soldiers. The soldiers were observed maintaining social distancing while PM Modi's address.
हरि कृष्ण की पूजा करते हैं तो हम वही लोग हैं जो सुदर्शन चक्रधारी कृष्ण को भी आदर्श मान करके चलते हैं।
Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday, while addressing the soldiers at Nimo in Leh, said that whether it is about world wars or peace, whenever the need arises, the world has seen the victory of our braves and their efforts towards peace. Those who are weak can never initiate peace. Bravery is a prerequisite for peace. Whether world wars or peace, whenever the need arises, the world has seen the victory of our braves and their efforts towards peace. We have worked for the betterment of humanity, the Prime Minister said. Prime Minister Narendra Modi, while addressing the soldiers at Nimo in Leh, said that the tales of bravery displayed by the 14 Corps will echo in every home. The Prime Minister added that the spirit of Atmanirbhar Bharat is strengthened because of the dedication displayed by the soldiers at the border. The Prime Minister also paid tributes to the 20 Indian Army personnel who lost their lives in the Galwan Valley face-off with Chinese troops on June 15th.
तैनात है। आत्मनिर्भर भारत का संकल्प आप लोगों के कारण, आपके त्याग, बलिदान, पुरुषार्थ के कारण और मजबूत होता है।
Taking an apparent dig at China, Prime Minister Narendra Modi on Friday said the age of expansionism is over and added that the new age of development is here. The remark comes amidst the ongoing tension between India and China at the line of actual control in eastern Ladakh. In a violent face-off, 20 Indian soldiers were killed in the Galwan Valley on June 15th to 16th when Chinese troops attempted to unilaterally change the status quo during de-escalation. The Prime Minister also said that the people of Ladakh have rejected every attempt to create separatism in the region.
तो उसके पीछे का संदेश भी यही है। साथियों, विस्तारवाद का युग समाप्त हो चुका है। ये युग विकासवाद का है।
देख करके एक ऊर्जा लेकर भी जाऊंगा, एक प्रेरणा लेकर भी जा रहा और हमारा भारत आत्मनिर्भर बने, दुनिया की किसी भी ताकत के सामने न कभी झुके हैं न कभी झुकेंगे। और ये बात मैं बोल पा रहा हूं आप जैसे वीर पराक्रमी साथियों के साथ।
Tributes were paid to Central Reserve Police Force Jawan Kuldeep Uraon on Friday, who lost his life in an encounter with terrorists in Srinagar's Malbagh. A wreath-laying ceremony was carried out in honor of the soldier martyred in action.
कुलदीप कुमार शहीद कुलदीप बराव शहीद कुलदीप बराव शहीद कुलदीप बराव
Srinagar district cannot be militancy free for various reasons, Inspector General of Police Vijay Kumar said on Friday. Time and again I have been saying that any district where an encounter does not take place does not mean militants are not present there. The terrorists keep on changing their shelter and hideouts. We keep on generating information and kill them accordingly, he said while talking to reporters on the sidelines of a wreath-laying ceremony for a CRPF trooper.
अनंतनाग डिस्ट्रिक्ट का चीफ था। इसके अंदर 5 मिलिटेंट थे। दूसरा यावर भट्ट था जो कि पिछले 30 तारीख को इनकाउंटर में मारा गया, उसके साथ और मारा गया। टोटल 3 मारे गए हैं, 2 और बच गया है। इसकी जितने ये बड़े सारे किलिंग इन्वॉल्व है। सबसे पहले 2019 में नवंबर में एक सज्जाद मुफ्ती साहब के पीएसओ को मार के वहाँ से उनका गन लेके भागे।
Modifying its earlier order, the Ministry of Civil Aviation on Friday extended the ban on international flights till July 31st. The earlier order said the ban would be in place till July 15th. The decision comes even as capacity on domestic routes has been increased to 45% from the earlier 33%. Scheduled international passenger flights have remained suspended in India since March 23rd due to coronavirus pandemic. India's COVID-19 cases soared by over 20,000 in a day for the first time, taking the country's total tally to 6,25,544 on Friday, while the death toll climbed to 18,213 with 379 new fatalities. The country recorded 20,903 coronavirus infections in the last 24 hours till Friday 8 am, with Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Delhi, Telangana and Karnataka being the major contributors to the single-day rise. There are 2,27,439 active cases of coronavirus infection presently in the country, thus around 60.73% of patients have recovered so far. The Indian Council of Medical Research and Bharat Biotech International Limited have come together to set up efforts for a possible vaccine for the novel coronavirus. Bharat Biotech and ICMR could now launch the indigenous vaccine Covaxin by August 15 for the public. ICMR expects to launch the COVID vaccine by August 15 after completion of clinical trials. Congress continued protest against price hike of petrol and diesel by holding series of protests for the 6th consecutive day in various parts of J&K, like some other parts of the country. In Jammu, the protest was organized by bloc presidents of Gandhinagar and Trikutanagar. It was joined by senior leaders led by Raman Bhalla, former minister and district president Jammu Urban Yogesh Swane, carrying placards to Congress activists raised slogans against BJP government. India has registered strong protest through diplomatic channels at the continued unprovoked ceasefire violations by Pakistan forces along the line of control and the international boundary, which has killed over 14 Indians, wounded 88 in 2020 so far. Sources said that Pakistani forces have carried out 2,432 unprovoked ceasefire violations carried out by Pakistan forces this year till now. Despite these concerns having been shared, sources said that the Pakistan forces have not ceased such activities. Village defense committees, which serve as security arc to defend remote and hilly villages against terror attacks in Jammu and Kashmir, on Friday held a protest at village Mulwana Jagir of block Gundana in Dora district, demanding release of pending salaries. Members of the VCDs alleged that they have not been paid salaries for the past over 1 year. As many as 4,125 VCDs exist in J&K, and their work is to ensure safety and security of the identified villagers along the border as well as in interior areas and infrastructural installations in and around them. In an endeavour to ensure road safety, SSP Leh Sargun Shukla flagged off a critical care ambulance and 10 Royal Enfield Himalayan bikes. The critical care ambulance shall be stationed at Kharu has been provided to District Police Leh by Pragya for ensuring effective rescue and medical services along the highway.